Welcome, Dragon Disciples and Wyvern Warriors, to another YouTube video from DraconisGold Gaming. I am your host, DraconisGold, the Golden Dragon, and we're going to do something special for you today. We're going to take you through and show you the bases that we created in this server, or on this server, the wonderful renovations and decorations that Manalanian did on this server, and just going to kind of give you a tour of this server before I wipe it. The plan is to wipe this server today and install War of the Walkers on here so that we can continue with our Twitch stream with me and Manalanian doing different mods for 7 Days to Die. So, let's get started, shall we? Alright, the first thing that I wanted to do was to show you around a little bit, and also I'm going to get rid of my ugly mug on the screen so that you guys can see what's going on here. So we'll go ahead and turn off the Logitech camera real quick. Okay. This is our Horde base. It started out rather small. It started out pretty much as just that inside block that you see there, and it started out as cobblestone and wood frames. Since then, it has obviously been built up quite a bit. We have built it up to be reinforced concrete here with steel bars all the way around. Now, after the initial base that we built, we surrounded it with spikes, and then we came back and put a double-walled steel 3-block high wall all the way around. And that worked rather well, but the zombies were still getting through it. So we created yet another field of spikes over on the outside of that and built a 2-layered wall on the exterior of that as well. Since doing that, the zombies have only gotten through the first wall. They have not made it through the second wall since we started that. We have towers running out to the north, south, east, and west, as you can see here, which give us a field of view to go all the way around. Now, the reason you see all this destruction is from our very last Horde night on this server. If you have not seen it, I recommend that you go back and watch it. Put the video up of just the Horde night here on YouTube, but if you want to see the entire episode, you can check it out on Twitch as long as it is available. You can see there was a lot of damage done to the spikes on the exterior. Manalanian and I spent the entire Horde night out there, outside the Horde base, fighting the zombies. And that was a lot of fun. We're probably going to continue to do that in the future. So anyway, as you can see, this was our Horde base. We had some shotgun turrets that we hardly ever used. We used them initially at the very beginning, and then we realized we really didn't need them, so we never put the shotgun turrets back up again. It was just she and I taking the zombies on mano a mano, as it were. I may end up having to shoot some zombies on this server because I did not turn them off before I came back in to do this, so if it interrupts me because of some zombies, I apologize. We stayed in this place for a long time. I highly recommend this Favales Academy as a good place to start out. Obviously, at the beginning, we did not have reinforced concrete going all about it, and we did not have the interior fixed with spikes on the interior. Anything out there? No. But you can come up to the top. You can break your way through. This is actually a very large foyer with a skylight up top. But we closed in the floor on this to make it much easier for us to use. We built 2 rooftop garden areas, as you can see here, quite large garden areas. Manalanian then came back and really made it look nice. She came back and decorated, changed this out to be some glass block, painted, put in fresh windows. Just made it have a homey feel when she got done with it. Obviously, we've got refrigerators, we've got cabinets, we've got the stove that's in here, working stove, working sink, because this is Valmod. But she just made a nice little sitting area over here. Ooh, I'm getting some lag there. It's interesting. And then on this back side, this was just kind of our living space and working space back here. I'm going to take you down into the tunnel to our forge room, and then I'm going to take you over to our drop trap horde base that we made, where Manalanian made a underground bunker that is just gorgeous. You guys have got to see this. So let me run over there and show you it real quick. don't know if the lag is coming from the game or from the internet. I don't think it's the game. I'm thinking maybe the lag is coming from the server, and I do apologize, guys, but we'll be able to show you all this stuff. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and grab the mini bike, because we're going to have to take the mini bike underground over to the other base. And this one has no engine in it, of course, because I took the engine out to use on the other side. So I'm going to have to put an engine back in that. Or I will just run over to the Horde base and show it to you guys, because this is the last time I'm going to be in here anyway. I'll just cut out the part where I'm running over to the Horde base. Now, the forge room that you see here, it has 3 forges, it has 3 chemistry stations, a workbench, a combining station, and an armory, and a cement mixer. This particular forge room was actually 2 cement mixers. This particular forge room served us well and allowed us to do a lot of work. It is underneath the Horde base, as you can see here. So anything coming in like a screamer that was attracted to the heat from the forges died on the spikes around the Horde base, so we never really had to worry about the screamers early game. They were taken out by the spikes over at the Horde base. So I highly recommend that you do something like this if you're going to be running a lot of forges and a lot of chemistry stations, a lot of campfires, because that way when the screamer does show up, as she will die on the spikes up on the surface, and you never really have to worry about her. So, alright guys, I am going to cut this one. I will meet you guys back over at the drop trap Horde base. Alright guys, we have made it back over to the drop trap Horde base. We'll run down here and show you what it looks like from up above. It's pretty much a big old hole in the ground. But you can see where the zombies destroyed some of the concrete over there. It wasn't a big deal because we were still able to deal with them. Come here to the edge. You can see way down in there's our spikes down on the bottom. There's some concrete built up. But now we're going to go over here and show it to you from the bottom. Just a little ways away from the base, over in this direction, we actually have a hatch that goes down to the tunnel which leads over to that drop trap Horde base. Got a couple of mini bikes sitting next to the entrance right now. It makes the entrance much easier to find. Put the entrance into the roadway because it just made more sense. Let's drop down to the bottom. If you're doing a single player playthrough, non-streaming playthrough, whatever, this is a really good Horde base to use. It didn't work very well for the streaming because of the fact that I didn't get very many zombies. So I'm going to go show you the drop trap Horde base first. Then we will come back and show you the underground bunker that Manalanian made and decorated, which looks gorgeous, by the way. Makes me want to live there. Alright, here we have... Let's open this door. This was a way for us to get in here and loot the bodies if we needed to and do any repairs. As you can see, we've got flame traps down on the bottom because this is Valmod. Also, we have electric fences that go north to south across them, and also fences that go east and west across those spikes. So when the cop zombies fell down on here, they were getting zapped by the electricity and could not spit their vomit at me. Worked out really well for us. Again, it worked out a little too well for streaming because we didn't really have any zombies that fell down in here. Matter of fact, on the very first stream night, we were standing here waiting for the zombies to fall, and nothing was falling down in here. Because we are so deep, the zombies could not detect us. I came over here and I dug straight up and nerd-poled up until the zombies started to detect me and they started falling down into the pit. After that Horde night, I changed up and I created this stairwell that goes around the Horde base. Little viewing window right here. And I did another one on the next level up. But as you can see, it's getting harder to see down at the spikes. So I didn't do any more until we get up to the observation deck. Of course, the observation deck only observes the zombies falling by. You cannot see the spikes at the bottom from the observation deck. We'll be up there in just a moment, and I can show you guys what I mean. So on the second Horde night, I had this all built up. I stood on one side, Manalanian stood on the other side, and we started having zombies fall down into the pit. That worked okay, but the problem was when the zombies would fall down into the pit, we would run down and fight the zombies, and then we would come back up again, get more to fall in the pit, run back down and fight the zombies. So, not very effective. So that was the last time we ended up using the drop trap horde base on the stream. Again, very good, very effective horde base if you are in a single player or even a multiplayer environment where you are not streaming. If you are streaming, I do not recommend this setup. Excuse me. I also wanted to show you guys that if the zombies break through these steel posts down here, you can shoot at them from down through the bars up here without really worrying about them. I also had shotgun turrets set up here so that if they did start to break through, I could turn on the shotgun turrets and then I could run down here, bringing them over to this side, luring them to this side, and then the shotgun turrets would take care of them from that point. So never would have had to worry about anything with the zombies from this particular horde base. As you can see, I've got a lot more forges set up over here. We had a ton of stone, iron, etc., etc., for us to use over here. I never ran out of stone. Ever ran out of stone. Once Manalanian built her tunnel ran from this horde base over to past where you see these bikes here, all the way over to this right here, and then it goes south all the way down to our house down here, and past our horde base, or past our horde base here, past down to our house. She dug all that out with a pick. No auger was involved. She did it all by herself pretty much, digging all the way up through there. Took her about 40 in-game days, or thereabouts, 30 or 40 in-game days, I think. So pretty much 30 or 40 hours of digging is what she did, which was pretty dadgum phenomenal if you think about it. Alright, now I'm going to show you her underground bunker real quick so that you guys can see what her underground bunker looks like, and then I will be ending this video and we will go and destroy this whole server mod here. It will go away. We'll wipe the server. Okay, so anyway, just to show you around, this is her kitchen. Very nicely done. I mean, she decorated, look at this, she used the rebar frame pillar 100s as planter stands. I thought that was pretty ingenious. I would have never thought to do that. She used the metal as wall art. Again, pretty ingenious to think of something like that. Bookshelves here. Big entertainment room here. Couches. She used different items for wall art here, where she would put the spikes kind of on the wall and then paint them to be something really unique. Ended up looking really, really nice. Really nice. An underground pool. She put us in an underground pool with table and chairs and an umbrella. Big bedroom area over here. Canopy bed. More bookshelves. A reading sitting area. Got our own little wet bar in here. Closet with a full-length mirror. Wall art using bow targets, which I thought was pretty neat. The bathroom, she has a sunken tub over here. Then she has his and hers vanities, mirror, medicine cabinets on either side. Separate toilet area over here. And then it leads back out into the pool area on this side. She was going to continue with some more stuff over here, but seeing as how we ended up abandoning this base and going back over to the original Horde base and just expanding it, she ended up not doing anything else on this one. But that is our tour of the Horde bases and of the living areas that Manalanian went and decorated. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am going to end it here. thank you so much for watching. Be sure and check out our Twitch channel over at Twitch/DraconisGold. Twitch.tv/DraconisGold. You can check us out over there. There are also going to be links down below for you to get to that. Be sure and check us out. We do stream we stream Tuesday through Friday from 7 p.m. until midnight Central Standard Time here in the U.S. And on Sunday night, we stream from 6 p.m. until midnight Central Standard Time here in the U.S. Sometimes we do have bonus streams on Saturday, Sunday, but those will be announced via Twitter. So if we announce it via Twitter, it means we are going to be coming online. So check us out. In the meantime, for now, guys, so long and fly safe.